right at where it hits the trunk. Yeah, and not out. Yeah, because they break. There you go.
Started off today picking my first ever avocado off the tree here at Osum community. They have a bunch of avocados and there was like one really good one left on the tree because the season for the fruits is about to end here, and they let me pick it and take it with me till it can ripen up. So now I'm about to head down to the mechanic to get some small things worked on my bike before I head to the next destination today, which I will tell you about in a little bit here. So today we fixed up the carburetor, got it all cleaned out. I changed my oil, and we finally got the exhaust pipe all fixed up from when I crashed in Kamput. So now I'm about to head from Osum community up to Battambang. The reason I chose to get that work done today was because I heard the first 60 kilometers of this drive, like the dirt road part till you get to the main highway, is just crap road, like really bad jungle road. So I just needed to get my bike a little proper service before I headed out that way. So yeah, I was gonna try and make it to Siem Reap today, but I do not think it's possible at this point. Maybe if somehow I make it to Battambang at a decent time, I'll try and go for it, but don't think that's gonna happen. So yeah, I'm about to pack up all my stuff here and hit the road. Oh man, I just crashed coming down this hill. I didn't get hurt very bad, just a little skinned up on my hand. But my bike is just one part, it's like a main part is messed up. Okay, so I broke off this foot peg right here, right next to the gear lever, and it's all bent now. And I'm literally straight up in the middle of the jungle right now. God damn it. I have to figure out what to do. This is crazy, yo. I need to find like a bigger rock to see if I can at least fix my gear lever for a little bit. Okay, I was able to at least bend the gear lever a little bit back into place so I could shift the bike. The only problem is it's going to be really hard to drive and shift without a place to put my foot below it. I mean, I could put my foot here maybe while I'm driving, but shifting, and especially through these mountains, is just gonna be a tricky ordeal. Gosh dang it. Hopefully there's like a mechanic close or something at least. Some Cambodian guys in a truck just rolled by. Their bed of their truck was all full, otherwise they said they would have helped me. They said that there's a mechanic about 10 kilometers down the road from here that has a welder that can re-weld my foot peg on. So my plan is, the bike still starts. I'm just going to drive it very slowly in like first or second gear around through these mountains without the foot peg to the next mechanic, so hopefully you can just weld it back on and I can be on my way. Okay, what an adventure. Okay, so good news. I make it to the mechanic out here in the middle of nowhere. We are going to weld the foot peg back on and hammer the gear lever back into place. And they had one cold water left. So also when I crashed, I literally destroyed my boot. Look at this. So I'm probably just gonna have to wear flip-flops now, I guess, even though it's like kind of sketchy to wear flip-flops when you're riding, because if I would have crashed like that with flip-flops on, then my foot would be so messed up right now probably. So maybe I just wear these boots through the rest of the mountains and then wear flip-flops in the cities and stuff. Oh, I'm just so happy to get to the mechanic. Yes. So we're trying to bend my gear lever back into place now. Alright, the pink unicorn is repaired. So it cost me a total of $1 to get my foot peg welded back on, 2 bottles of water, and some like berry things I ate. Oh yes, it's fixed. Time to hit the road. Okay, so I finally made it to this main road here, which is the good news. So now I'm going to be heading that way, which is away from the storm that's blowing in, so that's cool too. Bad news is one of the bungees on my bike broke back there on the dirt road, and that's how my flip-flops were attached. So now I lost my flip-flops, which are my only shoes besides these boots, which are crazy destroyed. So I'm gonna have to get new flip-flops or shoes or something. But anyways, yeah, gotta keep going now. And here we are, back at the mechanic shop. Woo! Alrighty, we got the bike running again, so it's time to continue the journey. I'm not sure what was wrong. He messed with the spark plug and a couple other things, so yeah, at least it's fixed. Alrighty, here's what's going on. So I thought I got my bike fixed at that last mechanic. He replaced the ignition coil, which was obviously bad. You could tell when you looked at it. It was the same thing that I got replaced when I came from Vietnam to Cambodia that day. Anyways, about 50 yards down the road, boom, 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 it dies again. That kickstart, it starts back up. Basically did that like 10 times for the last like 20 kilometers that I just drove. The bike would slowly lose power and die, and then I'd just be able to start it back up within a matter of 30 seconds. So I decided to keep pushing on. Then as night approached, I could see this giant thunderstorm in like the near future. So I pulled over to the side of the road because I needed to get petrol anyways. And this guy ended up, I asked him if I could sleep here in this hammock in his shop. I don't know if he could understand that my bike was being weird and messed up, but yeah, basically I just didn't want to drive into the rainstorm, into the night, with my bike being all funky, and I'm only like halfway from where I got off the dirt road to the next like big town, so I still have a while to go before I get there. So I figured I would just wait it out and yeah, wait till the morning. But yep, interesting day to say the least. So yeah, here I am, sleeping in a hammock in some random shop. Woo! Alright, that's all for tonight.